HQ Discussion Time, episode 49. Response for Anouska Bartowski. The question was, if you could be a fly on the wall of a person's life, living or dead, who would it be? In fact, choose 3 people. So what I mean by fly on the wall is that you get to see the person's private life and through their entire life. Okay, so first up, we've got Eminem. He was the reason that I even started writing my own music, and he was one of the first ever people I listened to, and yeah, he just inspired me a lot, and he's always been like an idol of mine, and I've seen him live, and yeah, like, he's just fucking what he's done in music, and in even with racism in music as well, like he's definitely been like a vital part of hip hop. And I would just imagine what it's like to have been. Yeah, he had a fucked up life, but it made him who he was, and it built him. And the guy's just super talented, and just to feel what it would have been like to have been him at like the peak times of his career and stuff, like that would be awesome. So Eminem's the first one. Second is Bruce Lee. As I said, I'm a martial arts fan, and if it wasn't for Bruce Lee, I probably wouldn't be into martial arts. And just another idol, like what he represented, how he carried himself, his beliefs, just what he did in his chosen field as well. Like, I don't think martial arts would be where it is nowadays if it wasn't for him. It's just a shame we never got to see him in UFC, and like, yeah, that just again, like, just putting myself in their shoes, like, it would have been an amazing thing to experience, and it's a shame that he's not with us anymore. I think he would thoroughly enjoy the UFC. He was on record to saying that he didn't like watching sort of competing in like karate and point scoring sort of fighting because it wasn't full contact. So I think as UFC is full contact, he would have just loved it. And lastly, it was quite difficult to choose. There was a few in my head that I had, but I think this one will cause controversy, as people might feel like he hasn't done enough yet to cement a kind of legacy. But this is my list, like, this is my pick, and it's Conor McGregor. I think the dude's brilliant. He just bounced back after his humiliating loss in the first fight to Nate Diaz, proved what a warrior he is, got a decision win, and yeah, he's back. The king is back, and people don't like his arrogance. I do think people get it mistaken though. He's just super confident and believes in himself more than pretty much anyone in that company does, and people don't like that, and that's why he gets so much hate, because they want to be in his position, and that's the reality of it. Like, people are like, oh yeah, put him against fucking Fabrizio Verdum or Brock Lesnar, or that wouldn't make sense anyway, because they're a whole different weight class. Of course they'll fucking bully him because he's fucking tiny compared to them. So that's just irrelevant anyway. Like, there's weight classes for a reason. So, but yeah, like, just what he's done in a shorter space of time for the company in the UFC, like, it's been amazing, and he's representing his country brilliant. The fans are brilliant when they go over to watch him. When I watch it on telly, you can just hear him chanting over the whole like American fan base. Considering it, most cards are in America, it's super impressive. Even at the weigh-ins, like, it makes you feel like you're at home watching it, and it's in the UK somewhere. So, and I just like the way he carries himself and his beliefs and his self-confidence. Like, it's just brilliant, and a lot of people don't like him, but I think he's brilliant. Like, it entertains me. A lot of people don't like the trash talking in the press conferences and the build-ups to the fight, but I think it just adds to the overall package. There's no doubting he's fucking made the company fucking a shit ton of money over the last couple of years, and he's only been there for a few years, so you can't replace what he's done. There's not really any characters like him in the company, I think Nate Diaz was a good matchup in terms of like their styles, in terms of personality, the press conferences, because Nate doesn't give a fuck either. But even Nate, for me, doesn't measure up to Conor in terms of an overall package. He's a fucking warrior, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to an overall package, Conor is he's the real deal, and it's simple as that. I hope you enjoyed the video, Anouska. Get commenting on the videos again. I haven't really seen you about a lot, so get back involved. Hope you're all good. Thank you for the question. I'll see you soon.